Have you ever wondered how a modest transport company grew into one of the UK's most recognised bus brands? Join us as we explore the vibrant history of Stagecoach buses. A story of ambition, innovation, and the power of public transport to shape everyday life. Our journey begins in 1980. In the Scottish city of Perth, Stagecoach founders Brian Scouter, an accountant, and his sister and Gloga, former nurse. With just a second-hand buses, they began a small coach service between Dundee and London. The company was named Stagecoach as a nod to the old horse-drawn coaches that once carried people across Britain in the previous centuries. The deregulation of bus service in the two, which began in 1980, with the Transport Act, opened up possibilities for private operators. Brian and Dan seized the moment, quickly expanding their fleet and routes as rivals struggled to adapt to the new competitive market concept. Stagecoach's early years were marked by bold decisions and rapid growth. The company's founders reinvested profits by buying more buses and acquiring smaller competitors. By the late 1980s, Stagecoach had established a solid presence across Scotland and began to eye opportunities further south. In 1988, Stagecoach made its first major move into England. It acquired bus operations in Cumberland, which is in North Cumbria, and Lake District. The company's business approach was direct: offer lower fares, modernise fleet, and run frequent service. This aggressive strategy allowed Stagecoach to outpace rivals and attract legions of new passengers. The 1990s proved transformational for Stagecoach. Following the full deregulation of the UK bus industry in 1986, Stagecoach rapidly expanded by buying out companies across the country. Some notable acquisitions included the purchase of Hampshire Bus, Ribble Motor Services, and Southdown Motor Services. Stagecoach buses became a common sight in cities and towns across England, Wales, and Scotland. The iconic red, orange, and blue livery came to symbolise reliable, affordable local transport. The company also diversified, launching intercity coach services and investing in express routes connecting major cities. During this era, Stagecoach was not afraid of controversy. Their aggressive business tactics, including competitive fares and punctual service, sometimes put them at odds with established operators and unions. However, the company's commitment to efficiency and customer service won over many communities. The new century brought new challenges and opportunities for Stagecoach. As the bus industry matured, Stagecoach shifted its focus to innovation and sustainability. The company invested heavily in modern low emissions, accessible buses, and real-time information systems. In 2000, Stagecoach acquired Coach USA, marking its bold attempt to crack the North American market. For a time, the company operated buses and coaches in the USA and Canada, although it eventually scaled back these overseas ventures to focus on UK operations. Meanwhile, back in the UK, technology became increasingly central to Stagecoach's philosophy. The company was among the first to introduce contactless payments, free Wi-Fi, and mobile ticketing on their buses. These innovations aim to make bus travel more attractive and convenient in an era of car ownership growing. As environmental concerns gained prominence, Stagecoach recognized its role reducing congestion and pollution. The company introduced fleets of hybrid, electric, and low-carbon buses, especially in cities like Manchester, Aberdeen, and Oxford. These efforts were part of a wider commitment to sustainability, with Stagecoach pledging to significantly cut its carbon emissions. Stagecoach also embraced its identity as a community brand. From sponsoring local events to supporting schools and charities, the company worked to build trust and loyalty in the communities it served. Stagecoach drivers, often face of the company for millions of daily passengers, became known for their professionalism and helpfulness. The 21st century brought its share of challenges. Fierce competition from other transport providers, challenging community patterns, and the COVID-19 pandemic all tested Stagecoach resilience. During lockdowns, as public transport patronage plummeted, Stagecoach kept vital services running for key workers. Despite setbacks, Stagecoach continued to adapt. The company focused on flexible ticketing, further digital integration, and campaigns to rebuild passenger confidence as restrictions eased. Today, Stagecoach remains one of the UK's largest bus operator, running thousands of buses across the country. The brand is synonymous with value, reliability, and a commitment to greener, cleaner mobility. Looming ahead, Stagecoach is investing in fully electric buses and exploiting hydrogen-powered fleets. The future promises not just efficient transport, but also cleaner air and more connected communities. Stagecoach first buses were bought at auction for £25 each. The company's founders Brian Scouter and Gloag started out by running buses themselves, with an even cleaning the buses after each shift. Stagecoach once ran an open-top bus service along London's Oxford Street. The company's headquarters is still in Perth, Scotland, where it all began. Stagecoach played a key role in the UK's Green Bus Fund, promoting environmentally friendly buses nationwide. From its humble origins in rural Scotland to its status as a major force in British transport, Stagecoach's journey has been one of vision, determination, and constant innovation. The company's history mirrors the change in our society: urbanisation, environmental awareness, and digital transformation. Next time you hop on a Stagecoach bus, remember, you're not just catching a ride. You're stepping onto a piece of living history, one that has helped connect people and places for generations and promises to keep doing for many years to come. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more stories on the buses that keep our world moving. Have a good day. Bye.